Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the message that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are on this journey to more and more love. And so today's message is about children and the wonderful confirmations that we are receiving from your beautiful children out there, which I just absolutely love. Because also I've had so much confirmation through your messages around, you know, my twin spirit always says that we're going to have children together. And so I've just been getting one message after the next, and I'm going to share them because I love it when we get messages and confirmations through your children. Because it just makes me think, you know, how beautiful that the next generation is going to be so much more tapped in than we were, or, you know, so much more awakened. So these messages today are firstly confirmations from children, and the next are, I've had to write them down because things that different people have sent me that have led on to different things that basically tell a story, which again is just brilliant. So the first thing is, this is a video for a song, which is part of the message. But the significant thing is, in the video, the boy is in a tree and he's looking down on her. Now, I've said before, if you follow my messages, all my messages lead from one to the next. And it's all around the healings that I do for people. So I do a crystal grid, which uses rose quartz. If you join the grid, you receive a piece of rose quartz, which I infuse with the energies of Holy Fire Reiki and anything else that I'm guided to use. And then you use it to meditate with it, and then it basically grounds the energies of unconditional love onto the planet. And so it's all about, you know, using the tree energies and using different, you know, the tree energy and the sacred wisdom of the trees to help really ground these sacred relationships into physical, right? And so so that's the first thing, that it's based all around the forest lovers who are entwined together for eternity around the oak tree. As well as that, I then do healing. So I connect to your energies, and I then can see the messages that you and your twin want you to know to put you on your highest path. And with that, you receive a healing. So it could be healing blockages. It could be an analogy of where your energy is at the moment. It could be anything really that you need to know to put you on your highest path. It could be past life. It could be, you know, really anything at all. I always set the intent for the healings to go for the highest good. And lastly, I also do energy reads using an energy oracle deck, which is so amazing. I love, love, love the cards. And they tell such an amazing story. So if you want any of those, I'm doing specials at the moment of only £20. And also I do bundle offers. So if you buy 2, you get 3. If you buy 3, you get 4, and so on. And I've been guided to do a magic 7, and if you buy 7, you get 10. So you get 3 free. 7 is Soul Path, 3 is the Trinity, 10 is New Beginnings. And so this is why this is amazing, because when I do my meditation against a particular tree, my twin spirit is always above me in a branch, and has been recently, looking down and saying that I have to go up to him, or he helps me up, which, you know, to me always indicates that when they awaken to their souls, it happens very quickly for them, and they kind of elevate very quickly. So that's why everything that you're doing with your energy is almost like, if you imagine it's getting backed up behind a door, and then when they open the door, it's like suddenly woof, they get all of this. So their awakening process is far quicker. And so this is why this is amazing, this song, because this is a boy in a tree, exactly what I experience with my twin when I go to this particular tree. And so that's the first thing. The second thing is this confirmation from children, which is beautiful. So I was saying about the ladybirds the other day in the ladybug, and we were having experiences all over the world with people having ladybirds. Ladybirds was basically significant of miracles and childlike joy. And because the symbolism of it is, imagine when a child looks at a ladybird and they can't believe that they've got these spots and they're so pretty, and that kind of joyful love, right? Which is why it's so beautiful that just a couple of days after, we then get messages from children. Because one lady on the grid, her daughter, it was her first birthday, and for a present she received some ladybug jewellery, which is just gorgeous. The next thing is, I've got some messages. So a lady says, so I opened Facebook today and saw this post from a lady I used to go to school with. She posts mostly spiritual inclined quotes and such, nothing almost ever about her children. Anyway, I feel like the 2 5s in it are representing change, and the tidying things is a metaphor for what is going on right now. Silence, reverence, organisation and such. So I thought I would share. And the post is this: my 5.5-year-old twins are quietly folding their clothes and placing them back in their closet in their bedroom, which they also rearranged today. There is something going on. This behaviour comes 4 days after completely removing any and all screen time. No TV, no cable, no internet, no iPad or iPhone viewing. The house has been a tornado zone until today. I am praying this is a breakthrough, even if it only lasts a little while. I am so grateful. Okay, so that is why, again, this is significant, is because, of course, if you think, if our divine counterparts are leaving behind everything that was kind of blocking them or distracting them, and they're releasing that energy in the same way these twins, little twins, are having those distractions taken away from them, they're able to organize their closet and get ready, or basically focus on things, which is, again, exactly a metaphor for what's happening with the divine masculine. So, lovely confirmation. Okay, so the next one, a lady says, she says, you're off the charts amazing. I was driving to Buffalo, NY 2 days ago with my twin boys, my daughter and my mum. Her name is Betty. When Please Release Me came on the radio, that was a song that we had the other day, and the divine counterparts are saying they want to be released from all of their karmic situations. She says that her mum loved Engelbert, and I sent her to a concert of his at Stone Casino. Now, Stones, I've been going to the Stonehenge, and I also use shamanic stones in healing. So again, it's perfect. And she said, I hope you don't mind sharing these tidbits with you. I don't know who else would even understand what it all meant. And that's what's so amazing. So with every message, there are connections for different people all the time, which is so lovely. Okay, so the next one. I was sitting outside in my garden today and 2 white moths appeared in front of me. They were flying by my flowers. I didn't really think anything else about it until I went outside later that day. And again, 2 white moths flew in front of me again, very close to me as if to get my attention. And then they went to the top of my head where my crown chakra would be. I immediately thought of you and the new animal card deck you have been showing us. I wonder if anyone else on the grid have been noticing moths. Well, I have been noticing white butterflies as well. They say that a white moth carries the soul of a loved one. I thought it must be my twin soul hovering around me. Me and my twin messaged each other a few days ago, and he said that our souls are pure white and they are good. There you go. So that's confirmation from someone's actual twin saying to her what the spirit animals are showing her. While the 2 moths were flying around me, this song was playing. This is the song. It's called Crave You. And this is about a girl craving a boy, and she feels that he doesn't look at her. The lyrics are spot on to what I'm going through, and it is so crazy. The boy in the video looks a lot like my twin looked when I met him as a teenager, and the house that the girl in the video lives in looks like the house I used to live in at the time. It's so bonkers how one sign leads to the next and the next and the next. Well, yeah, that I totally agree, and that's my life. Every single day I'm kind of like, you are joking, one thing from the next. But that's why it's so amazing, because it's from different people all over the world. And so before, where you think, oh, I might be crazy, well, we can't all be crazy at the same time. I'm telling you, I get so many emails that say the same thing, and I'm like, no way, we experience the same. It's amazing. Okay, so the other songs, I'm going to go through them because this tells an amazing story. First of all, Them to Us. There's a song called Guts Over Fear by Eminem. Oh, I can't say it. Eminem. Now, Guts Over Fear, the video of this is a guy who's down and out, and then he becomes a boxer and basically turns his life around and becomes a boxing champion. So this is a divine masculine saying to you, I'm getting my fear, I'm overcoming my fear and getting my stuff together. Then the next song is I Crave You, which is us to them, right? And this is this song saying, you know, I don't want any other boy, I only want you. This is boy in, and the significance is it's like my divine twin sat up in the tree. The next one is this, about coming home, and there's another song which was sent through saying row your boat, and that's all about coming home. The next one is there is an Audi car advert that come out which features Spider-Man, and it is the homecoming clip. Now we've had that message before. Audi is obviously the car which we found that lots of our divine masculines are driving. It has the 4 circles which are indicative of your Merkaba and your light body. So the next message was somebody sent me a message to say they'd seen on a car reg plate, and this was the message after I said your GPS is your heart. The reg plate was GPS Z69. So when I said Z69, I was like, immediately thought of Z is dead, baby. So I went onto YouTube for Z is dead, baby, which is, of course, from Pulp Fiction. The subscriber that this was from was Goldwater68. Now, Goldwater68, obviously, this is leaving the old behind, shedding their skin, and moving. They are no longer 68 because they are moving into 69, the divine mirror. So I was just like, are you joking? Obviously, the golden energies, the water of purification. I was talking about that yesterday. So the fact that the person that loaded the clip, Z is dead, baby, was Goldwater68, I knew straight away that for me was them saying, we're moving out of that with that old self is dead. We're moving into be the divine mirror. Then finally, and this is why these are so amazing. The last song is I Can't Stop Loving You by Ray Charles. Now, a divine masculine made a comment on one of the videos to say, we are so in sync, it's crazy. His divine feminine, although isn't aware of what the twin flame journey is, she said to him, I keep seeing the number 22 everywhere. Now, the 22 is obviously the sign of the beloved. So I'm going to end on what that is. 22 is the sign of the Star of David. David is the sign of Star of David is divine feminine, divine masculine, divine union. 22 is also beloved, and it is keep the faith and hope. So there you go. Quite amazing. And all of these messages interlinked from people all over the world, sending different songs, different things, all coming from our higher selves to create a story. They are getting their guts over their fear. You are craving them. They are rowing their boat home. They are on their homecoming. Z is dead, baby, because I can't stop loving you. There you go. I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.